Good evening, everyone. My name is Brad Pollack, and the speech I chose to analyze on TED.com was by a young man from Japan who goes by the name of Black. He is a yo-yo master, and according to the bio on his personal website and also his speech on TED.com, he is a two-time champion of the World Yo-Yo Contest, once in 2001 and once again in 2007. Additionally, in his career, he has been a performer for Cirque du Soleil, and although there was plenty of yo-yo and plenty of tricks and performances, the main point of his speech was to follow your passion at all costs. If something brings joy to your life, try to be the best you can be at it and learn how to make it into a career, much the same way we're trying to do here at Full Sail. And in my opinion, he was very credible as a speaker. His talent and his performance were very evident, and his performance itself was top-notch. If anyone chooses to watch it, I'm sure they'll enjoy it. He actually pulls a tablecloth off a table that has glassware on it with a swing of the yo-yo and some sort of trick. It's really, really cool. So that in itself made him pretty credible in my eyes, but also, according to David Hall and Graham Wright, a yo-yo called the Black Nova that was created in his honor and features his given name of Tomonari Ishiguro is available to view at the Museum of Yo-Yo History online, and also you can try to find a way to purchase it as well. To go along with his credibility, his call to adventure was definitely effective as well. After becoming a yo-yo champion at a young age, he came home and he realized that there was no fanfare or celebration for him, and no one really seemed to care too much. So he went back to school, got a job, but all the passion kind of drained out of his life at that point. And he realized he needed to return to the art of yo-yo and try to find some way somehow to pursue it as a career. And this call to adventure was definitely effective because it represented an imbalance in his life that needed to be restored. Happiness was pretty much drained from his life. And this brought a very human element to the speech, in my opinion. It allowed the listener to feel the important element of what is and what could be. So in the same way, he used storytelling very effectively. His choice to speak about his childhood, it definitely made it relatable to me, and also I felt to the crowd that he was performing for. As he himself says at the beginning of his speech, when he was 14 years old, he had low self-esteem. And he felt as though he wasn't really talented at anything, and I think a lot of us, and we've felt inferior or just untalented at some point in our life, especially as teenagers or as children. And I think that was a great way to start a speech. It was a great icebreaker. Choosing to tell that story was something that could kind of draw the audience in, and I think it did a great job, especially for me as I was watching it. And in the same vein, the overall message of following your passion definitely struck a chord, and I felt it was very persuasive in a unique way. He made the underlying theme less about just yo-yoing and more about that aspect, the aspect of pursuing your passion. And the fact that he was able to win a second world championship and pass an audition for Cirque du Soleil with his skills after leaving his day job was definitely very convincing in a factual-based nature. And I definitely felt some emotions when he spoke of being an adult working a day job that brought really no joy to his life, and he kind of was feeling lost and felt no way of pursuing his passion as a career. I felt that way at definitely times in my life. In my pursuit of music, you get frustrated, you're not really sure if you're doing the right thing, and that was just definitely a great way to tie in and bring in more and more human elements to the story, and I found it to be inspiring. Additionally, I felt his call to action was effective as well. That's when he asked the audience if he could share his passion with them, and I believe it was effective because its intention was not to garner an instant response, but rather to inspire. And I'm willing to bet that after seeing the performance, many people in the audience went home and attempted to regain some of their yo-yo skills that they had when they were young. So the speaker's call to action shows us that life can be extremely enjoyable if we break it down to its simplest form. Pursuing passion and achieving our goals through it is a great way to attain serenity and happiness in life. And I thank Black, the yo-yo master, for sharing his happiness in his speech and performance. Thank you. Have a great day.